Hello, and welcome to Superhuman Samurai Cyberpod Episode 3, Defeat.
Dun dun.
I generally prefer to hands myself.
I was gonna go there. I am so glad that you beat me to it.
The guest is cutting in already.
I will be on any available bad pun, like a dog on a scrap of cheese. Anyway, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm David, and our guest has already started chuckling. Who are you?
Hi, Mock Dent at your service, everybody. I'm known for a variety of things, but among them, sacrificing large chunks of my weekend to do various Easter egg compilations for every episode of 4S Gridman.
Well, oh, wow.
Oh, man. Wow, yeah, that's your entire weekend.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah,
and well into the next week.
Very much.
Clearly your weekend can be sacrificed for peace on Earth.
Oh, yeah, I know. It was, well, that's usually how it goes. I usually had, weekend shift back with my old job, so.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Man.
It is. How long does it take you to watch an episode of Gridman? Because by the last episode, I was getting up to 3 hours of screen capping and twittering.
Wow.
Let's see. Back when I was doing that, it would be I'd do the initial pass where I would freak the hell out. I would then calm down from running around the room and then sit down and then jot down some things here and there, check hashtags to see if there's anything I missed, and then watch again and start screen capping and taking notes and just go through the night, and then the next morning, maybe watch one more time to see if there's anything else I missed, because usually how it goes. And so by the time I started the recap, I would have probably watched maybe 3 times in a row.
Wow.
Just to have everything in front of me.
And,
but usually oh, sorry, go on.
And now, listeners, you can tell exactly why I brought Mockden on.
Yeah. Because when I'm not doing all sorts of craziness like that, oh my god, I'm kind of a lot. Let's see. Highlights include being one of the original co-founders of the Tokusatsu Network. I was the creator and co-host for the R5 Central podcast. I've been on shows like Henshin Justice, the whole thing, greatest movie ever. I've written for Otaku USA magazine. To date, I've only been invited to a convention once, and then I've been involved in a couple of independent Tokusatsu productions like Battle Hero Absolute and Fujiyama Ichiban. So check those out. Oh, and I'm also the voice of the main villain in Power Rangers Unworthy.
Yes.
Slight plug for my guys over at Unworthy Productions. Remastered episode 1 is out right now. Yeah. Check the show notes for links and stuff. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we should put that.
Yeah.
Just send them to
sure
Jen. She writes up most of the stuff. She's better with word things.
Mm-hmm.
I am the word person and the web person, and also literally a professional editor.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yes, send me your links and I will code them into actual HTML.
Nice.
Because I'm old. I'll href that in there.
Oh god. Takes me back.
Doing it by yourself. It's like I'm downloading the DeviantArt.
Alright, time to break out the bourbon. It's gonna be a long night. No.
I should have got a drink. The way my throat is. Anyway, Rob.
Yes. So we previously on Gridman, we've met our main characters. We got the cliff jumper guy, Utah.
Yes. You still say Utah. Well, he almost says
I'm
Utah.
from Canada.
It's adorable. Although to be perfectly honest, I'm only remembering his name because Rob said Utah the first time.
Yeah, that was a good mnemonic.
Still
it's like Johnny Utah from Point Break.
Yeah, I still haven't quite gotten the hang of
I can't unthink
Utsumi's voice or Utsumi's name.
Utsumi.
Yeah, Utsumi.
We've got his friends, his junk shop employee lady friend. We got his glasses wearing pal. And we've got that girl who maybe has a crush on, who it turns out is crazy evil.
Yeah.
Well, it's more Utsumi has a crush on her.
Good old Akane.
Everybody kind of has a crush on her.
It's a four-sided thingy, kinda.
Ish?
I mean,
with a cross in the middle.
This is why David didn't want me to, like, watch ahead too much. Because, I mean, it's kind of a feature and not a bug that everybody has a crush on her.
Yeah.
And last episode we were introduced to our newest character, a murder hobo who's actually a sword.
I love him so much.
That's the most accurate description of Samurai Caliber. I think he's also a best boy, and I don't care what anyone says.
He is adorkable.
So does that mean that the other guys we meet later in this episode are like the key grip and the gaffer?
Oh my god! Well, it was fun. I'll talk to you guys later. Follow me on Twitter at mock_.
Rob, you're not supposed to break the guest in the first 10 minutes of the episode.
So I would like to bring up something here because I realize we are all at varying levels of like paying attention to anime as an industry right now. Yes. I am definitely firmly in the middle, I would say, between David and Rob. So I've been watching ahead a little bit. As of this point, I'm at episode, I think, 7 or 8. I allow Crunchyroll's queue to keep track for me. But I decided, since I'm gonna rewatch the episode we're about to talk about, I went and signed up for Funimation's free trial, so I could watch the dub. Why does this exist? Like, why can't Funimation just work with Crunchyroll? Why is there an actual market for a streaming series that's only dubs? Because
you'd be surprised.
Yes.
Is this VHS? Are we going into Sam Goody and having a spinner rack, and you have to decide between subs and dubs? But the subs are $5 more.
Those are the days. Okay, so what it is? It's for. Up until the start, late last year, Funimation and Crunchyroll were basically bed partners. And so what would happen is, they would both get dibs on certain shows, and then Crunchyroll would have it available for subtitles, and Funimation would do, like, the in-house subtitles for that. Or for a couple of shows, I can't remember which is which. Like, I know Gridman was mostly, in-house Funimation for their subtitles. And then, otherwise, you'll go onto Funimation.com or Funimation Now, and then you'd have, like, the corresponding shows available as dub only. And they started simul-dubbing because it's because there are people who are, like, strictly dub only, who are just like...
I mean...
Those people do still exist.
I can appreciate that because, I mean, I am a fast reader. Again, I am, like, a word person, and I still find that sometimes following the subtitles takes my eyes away too much from the actual, like, visuals. So I can understand that.
Yeah, and I have some friends who do, like, anime reviewing, and they'll just have it be like, okay, I'll have that in the background as white noise as they'll work on something and they can still follow the dialogue. So it's one of those things where, it's pick your poison, but it's mostly being done because that speeds up production for home video. Yes. Because then it's like, once, as the show's being dubbed already, that's less time you have to spend in studio, which kind of works both for and against depending on the production, because there's some that would benefit from having a bit more time on it, as opposed to just kind of blasting through for the week. And so Gridman was a simul-dub, and so that was one of those things where they were basically going through the show as they go along, so they didn't have any, like, benefits of, say, like, going through and knowing context about certain things in advance.
Yeah, there's, like, one or two terms that are a little funky that I think the dub messes up early on.
Oh, there's a couple of things that the dub does miss. There's like a big one that comes up later, but I won't go into it. But by and large, I actually kind of dig the dub. For a variety of reasons, but the big reason of all is that Barry Yandel, who is the voice of Alexis Carib.
Yes.
That is a very good Tim Curry impression.
Because basically, for those keeping score at home, essentially what Barry Yandel has done, and this is, I guess, largely because of the director who was involved, who was a massive fan of Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
To the point that
basically he decided...
They had a sword prop on hand.
Oh, yeah.
For one episode.
Yeah, and to the point... Yeah, and it's glorious because it's just, they're like, hey, just do Tim Curry. Barry, just do Tim Curry and just lean on that dial to the point where again, I won't spoil anything, but in the final episodes of the show, they do like the one thing people may want to hear. Yes. It's amazing. Like, the downside, of course, unfortunately, it comes at the cost of a major story reveal moment that gets lost in translation. But, bring me back when the time comes, and I'll explain the whole thing. But either way.
That's in the very last episode. And yes, I will side on the fact that the dub did the right thing in that case. I think. I have to rewatch it.
Well, now, I know it's not going to be this, but I'm just going to be disappointed when it's not Sweet Transvestite.
I'm gonna be disappointed when it's not something about them all floating down here.
You're gonna love it either way. I understand when it happens, you're gonna lose it. But I'm surprised. Like, there needs to be an outtake of him singing "Sweet Transvestite," or else the world is cruel.
Or singing something. It'd be nice. That's a DVD extra that needs to happen.
Yeah.
Well, no, it'd probably be like an online thing, like the old Evangelion, like Shinji's dub actor going off in the final episode.
I'm on a big blue ball. Yeah, that whole thing. Yeah.
Anyway,
I think this isn't just with anime, but I feel like in general, it's like nobody canceled their cable subscription so they can spend $60 a month on different streaming services.
Yeah.
So I feel like splintering off streaming services is kinda, I feel like I'm sure CBS is doing so well.
Oh yeah, no, it's over saturation point. I mean, it's one of those things where I think if there hadn't been pressure from Sony, because that's the tinfoil hat conspiracy theory at the moment, is the reason Funimation split off from Crunchyroll is because of their partnership or their growing partnership with Sony.
Sony.
Yeah. So like, if it hadn't been for that, I mean, that would have been like the great 1-2 punch of the industry. But unfortunately, now there's that, and then like now they're off Verve, and don't get me started on Verve,
and we still have
that
Hulu
is just like a revolving door.
At least the Amazon, whatever the hell they were calling it, kind of died. Because that was another mess.
Yeah.
They had really good stuff, but it was
there's
too
like one final,
so it was weird.
Yeah, there's like one final casualty of that though, because like there's a really great adaptation of a Osamu Tezuka manga, Dororo, which is on right now, which I know the title's, really silly, but it's actually pretty badass. And, so unfortunately though, that is a Amazon exclusive, and I'm like, why? No one's gonna watch it. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even no one who has Prime even knows that there is an Amazon Prime Video thing. It's like, it's not.
You have to poke at them.
We're all watching Netflix already.
Yeah. Oh, Netflix.
Don't even start me on Disney's thing. I will say that I'm just assuming at some point within the next couple months, this show will be on Netflix, because everything else from Studio Trigger, I think, has ended up there.
Oh, that works fine for me.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be nice. That would be convenient as going forward in future episodes, so Rob could watch it dubbed.
Yes.
Anyway, I think we've done enough introductions for now.
It's true. I'm a Philistine.
Let's try to get to the beginning of the episode.
So yeah, we've got our basic premise. There's some sort of computer demon. It's working through this disturbed girl to unleash kaiju upon the city. The effects and memories of which are mysteriously erased from the citizenry after a day passes.
Oh, really? You're not going to do the whole, announcer voice from Superhuman Samurai and be like, the evil Alexis Carrot lives inside computer circuits?
I kind of did that the first couple episodes.
Oh, God.
Do not encourage me to unleash the Gary Owens impression again.
Oh, God.
He will.
Right.
I'll do it at the drop of a hat.
Unless my memory screwed up on me, that would probably be reason number 2 why I had you on. You put that together.
Yes, because I did I did that whole mashup of Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad to the footage from the first 4 or so episodes of 4S, and
aw, that was great. It gave
yes, it was.
Yeah,
good job.
It was great.
The evil Kilocon lives inside computer circuits.
The evil Alexis Kerib lives inside computer circuits. With the help of Akane Shinjo, he creates megavirus monsters to attack the real world. Meanwhile, a freak accident turns Yuta Hideki into Servo. His friends join forces in their Samurai's attack vehicles. Together, they transform into the Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad!
Superhuman Samurai! Superhuman Samurai! They're gonna amp it up! Kick some gigabutt! They're gonna rip it up! A hero always makes the cut!
It was so good. I think that was the moment it's like, yes, I'm going to follow you on Twitter.
You and a lot of other people. That was, oh my god, the genesis of that was hilarious because you had, I had showed it to a friend of mine and he's like, Mike, what are you gonna do for the voice stuff? And I'm like, yeah, I might be able to do it. I don't know if I could be able to pull it off. Like, I mean, I have a bit of voice range. Like, this is like my natural range, but I mean, I can go a little deeper if I really want to or whatever. Or, I'll go super high and like really mess with everybody. Like that whole thing. And so, and just be like, I was like, I don't know, maybe I could do it, maybe I can't, we'll see what happens. And my friend's like, hey Mike, I can do a Gary Owens impression. Like, if I do it first thing in the morning, like right after I wake up, I think I could pull it off. And I'm like, are you serious? He sends me a first pass on it. And I'm like, I will be waiting for you at 8:00 Central Time. Be at the ready. And he ran out like something like 6 takes. And I think what I ended up using was a mishmash, and I even like sped up like one little bit of timing just so it was perfect with the original Cyber Squad timing. Like if you put it side by side, I think it just about syncs up.
Oh, nice.
So
that's great.
I've yet to see someone do a comparison yet. If someone wants to do a mashup of that, go for it. But I've just been too lazy and busy with everything else exploding in my life, so.
Yeah.
Life happens. Life finds a way.
Exactly.
Alright, so, anyway, this episode opens, it's pouring rain, everybody's miserable, nobody wants to go to school, and,
so a Thursday then.
Yeah. And Akane, meets with a character who I do not believe we have seen before,
No.
but judging by the flames on his shirt, he is riding out on diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Oh my God.
He is another precious baby. He is my precious evil baby.
He's
so angry. My precious anger baby.
He's a precious evil baby with a, is it a hoodie or is it just a shirt?
It's a hoodie.
It's just a shirt.
That is designed like Shatterglass Rodimus. With black with purple flames.
Also, this is something that's not
Yes.
as easy to see in just like the active, like the moving animation. But I've noticed like there's merch with like a little keychain design of him, and you can see that there's like this sort of gloss to his hair that tends to form a like crest, like a Rodimus crest, forehead crest.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah. There's like a little bit of that in there.
Oh.
Poor Auntie.
Anyway, apparently this guy Auntie is in league with her, and she's just feeding him, I guess.
Yes.
Apparently he doesn't have like a home or a family, which she seems to be like not. You would think that, she would realize that she has unleashed life into this world. Needs to take care of it, but no.
Akane confirmed for worst mother.
Yeah.
Akane confirmed for Frankenstein. Dr. Frankenstein, in this case.
Yeah, very much.
Also, yeah. Also, he is very small, but has a surprisingly deep voice. And I don't know. He's adorable. and angry.
He's a very angry little
baby.
baby, is what he is.
Yes. Angry little spitfire of a kaiju.
Yes.
Yeah, spoilers.
So Utah's at school. Rika is not there. She just decided to not go. And Utah's thinking, well,
she's in a mood, She's
thinking,
moping.
Yeah, I'm a guy, and I turn into like a big superhero robot guy. Is it possible that the monsters I've been fighting, and by extension murdering, might actually be people?
Yeah, and Utsume is like, I mean, that's totally a possibility.
It's like way
Thanks,
to introduce
Utsume.
that into the mix and completely bring down the entire day.
Yeah.
This is, because of the rain, it's thematic. It's kind of a downer opening. They're even using, like, in this city of amnesia, no one remembers, cough, cough, 2 kaiju attacks.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, wrong anime.
Also, they noticed that Caliber has just wandered
Onto
into
the
the
school
school
grounds.
campus. And apparently, the quote as I wrote it down was, "Nobody pays much attention to Caliber," and I was like, relatable.
Yeah, he's just...
I mean, he's just outside the school staring at them like a dog who wants to be let in.
It's
I
hard
was
to
going to
tell.
say real quick though, did anyone address the little nod with his name back to Cyber Squad or?
Oh, no.
I may have missed that. I just thought it was an
Okay,
Excalibur reference. Excalibur reference.
Well, okay. Kinda, sorta. Okay, so just really quick. Okay, so you have Samurai Caliber, right? Mm-hmm. Sam C. Sam Collins.
Oh!
Sam Collins is the main, the guy who turns into Servo in Cyber Squad.
Yeah, I knew the other vehicle dudes are references to the other characters. I didn't even think about Samurai was one. I just thought, they're Dinobots.
Oh yeah, well there's that, but we'll get to that whole thing when they finally arrive. But yeah, I just want to throw that out there because that sets a precedent for what is to come.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, so he's standing out there like somebody's dad waiting for them to come out after school, and no one's paying attention to him.
Also, this is the point where we can see, well, I think we might have seen this before, but yes, we see that Yuta's phone case has a little Autobot symbol shaped cutaway over the fruit logo.
Which you can buy now at Cospa.
Ooh.
Oh, I need that journal. I need the Matrix journal so bad.
Hey, the journal was cool. We need the jacket! It's the only merch I really care about.
I need Utsumi's shirt.
A shirt would
Also,
be nice.
yes,
Utsumi's shirt would be cool.
Sorry, that was great.
The Thundercracker Girls
Maybe some
jacket.
sneakers,
I
but-
need.
Oh, that neon jacket.
I need that
is
jacket
so
desperately.
Perfect. It'd be great because I live in the middle of nowhere. I can use that in the snow to avoid hunters. They will see me coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I was
Very
caught off guard.
practical. And also stylish.
Okay.
Anyway, so Rika has indeed skipped school, and she's just in a park where this tiny man is just hideously eating whatever kind of food he has. I don't know what this is. It looks, is it ribs?
It's a bento box. It's a little box with various kinds of separated foods, and there's bits of green plastic that are meant to look like leaves that are kind of like stuck on his face.
I mean, I think he ate those too.
Probably.
Have you not watched enough anime to be familiar with how fond they are of packed lunches?
I mean,
they're very big on
I mean,
packed lunches.
Akane made his little, her little, guy a little box and sent him off for the day and just let him have at it.
I'm not
It's just,
Yeah.
I get the more feeling she bought it and just gave it to him because it's in a little plastic tray.
Probably.
It doesn't feel like she would give him that much.
I just wanted to be a little dangerously optimistic.
If only it was a special dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just wanted to believe.
Only it was a special
stray dog. Here's some food. Go play in the turtle park.
Oh, jeez. Aw. Protect him.
Anyway, so Yuta, he tries to call Rika. She doesn't answer. And unfortunately, Auntie does answer his phone when Akane calls him, telling him to go wild. And he turns into a giant, weird-looking monster that kind of brought to mind Submarauder for me, but I'm sure he's based on some actual thing.
A couple different things.
Many things. Ooh, I'll start and you'll fill in the gaps.
Go to town for us, guest star.
Drum roll.
I'm going to try first. Auntie, well, his human design is Rodimus reference.
Yes.
He's sort of based upon Shinobilar from the original Gridman, which became Scorn in Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, which is an awesome name.
Yep.
And also, I think, a Transformers name now.
Wait, what's it called? Scorn?
Scorn. With a K.
Scorn. Yes, he,
a Dinobot.
Yeah.
yes,
A movie Dinobot, wasn't it?
yes, the Spinosaurus.
Oh, right. I forgot about that one.
Also my favorite Natalie Imbruglia song.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I forget, it was either Shinobular or Auntie is called the Trial and Tribulations monster, because Japan loves giving subtitles to their giant Ultraman monsters.
Oh yeah, no, that's like Kaiji standard. There's a little bit of Zeton in him too, like
Yes,
a little teeny bit.
Well, because he's sort of insectile, and sort of ninja kaiju thingy.
Oh yeah.
His color scheme is from Sensui Maru from the Transformers Go.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He's a ninja shark who's purple.
That is a
watched
deep
that?
cut.
No, nobody watched it, but
that.
I kind of wanted that toy because it looked like a cool ninja shark that was purple, but I never got it because it was too expensive.
I heard it was terrible.
And looked hideous. He's also sort of his attacks he uses later are kind of like ZX Toll from MacGyver.
There's a little bit of that. I don't know if it's like a blatant nod. I think that's more of a coincidence, but yeah, no, like Zectol's like arsenal and just the general, like, yeah, oh god, yeah, no, and that, like, the more you say, yeah, I think about it, oh geez, now I just have the Guyver theme stuck in my head, and I'm not complaining.
I have the Overguyver theme stuff.
And I'm just being the word nerd. I assume that his name is just a reference to basically the nature of his attacks. Like, he is the antithesis. Yes. Mm-hmm. He is like the in opposition, you know.
Yeah,
he
the anti-hero, basically. Yeah.
Yes. Though, yeah, that makes his name very on the nose.
Okay, did I miss anything?
No, you did not. But actually, no, I'm kidding. No, you're good. You're fine. You're fine. Go with Christ, my son.
Rewind a bit. Akane is doodling in her notebook a kaiju from, was it Leo? I think it was one of the middle ones, of Yamatara Nese. Or something. It's got a weird, ugly face.
Yeah, Yamatara Nese? Yeah, let me see. Oh, was that the Oh yeah, so from Return of Ultraman. That's from one of the really good episodes too. Okay, so basically the whole thing about him is that anyone who's hit by his attack just gives up. And so there's this great scene where one of the jets gets destroyed and one of the ace pilots like ejects. And so he's like floating down to Earth. It's like obviously like a rear projection, but he's just like wafting in the wind and he's like, I give up.
Also very relatable.
And, oh my god, yeah, no, it's so good. But yeah, Return of Ultraman is such a good show because it abandons its premise like midway through because aliens. Ooh. But,
goody alien. That's always fun. Is Starscream Chan the class rep?
I believe so. I don't have the full roster.
Very important.
But,
when the teacher comes in, I think she says something about Rika's in there and starts the roll call, I think. Yeah, Starscream being the class rep is hilarious.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because that's Starscream and Haas's, or Haas, whatever, Hasu,
Soundwave.
Whatever. Yeah, she's Soundwave. There's a couple different ones, like just hidden away in that class that I still haven't caught, and I'm just it's insane.
Everyone has to be a reference, I just don't know who half of them are. Someone will catalog it eventually. I don't want to be it.
I mean, I'm working on it right now, so...
Well, we don't get a clear shot of like everybody in the classroom. It's just the main group and the photo in the beginning with G-Axis and Octopunch. That still gets me.
Octopunch. That's still like the best name ever. Just, it's like, well, that just all the punches, like, punch and counter punch and all that stuff. Oh my god.
It would only... No, I can't say that joke because it'd be a spoiler. Never mind.
Hey, okay. Hold on to that.
Yeah, that'll come back in the end.
So anyway, it is clearly superhero time, but they need to get to this junk shop. So Calibur jumps through this window, takes Sho and Yuta with him, and just leaps from rooftop to rooftop as they cling for dear life.
He jumps through the window and like lands on the desk, but then doesn't quite stop himself and pulls the desk onto its side.
This is a moment I was kind of waiting for in this show, because like in the first two episodes, I was waiting for this moment of animation style, because it's a very trigger animation. Like the first two episodes are more calm, standard, your average good-looking anime for right now, but being more exaggerated and quick and weird is very much a trigger, like, trademark.
Yeah, like high energy, high movement. Suffice to say that whole moment just makes me die of laughter every goddamn time.
He's so good.
Oh,
He tried.
he tries.
But yeah, then he grabs them and he runs off just carrying them.
It just throws them in the store. It just
And along the way, they also run into the truant Rika, who also gets yanked along in this roof leaping Katamari.
He's got to get them back to the store. He's got to get them back to Junk. It's very important.
Yeah. So yeah, he does the Gridman thing. They're fighting, but he is having trouble with it. Not only because this creature can copy his powers, but also he's still kind of freaking out that this is like a person who he might be murdering.
Well, he's thinking about that.
Also,
it talks to him. It's the first kaiju to say words.
I do
messes
still,
him up.
I really love when they do the like very classic Toku sort of camera shots as anime. That just always tickles me.
The low camera angles of him
And,
getting up, which
in addition,
got to be a reference to some specific monster, but
No.
Oh no, I mean those are all like straight up.
I haven't
tropes.
like I admit I've never really followed Tokusatsu very well, but this felt like really mecha music, like mecha anime music to me.
Oh yeah, no. I mean the main root with Gridman anyway is it's the same company, like the same company that put out the toys for Gridman the Hyper Agent was the same company behind Transformers, essentially, and the same group behind the Brave series. So it's like, there's always been that Brave series, Transformers robot root within that. And like, in this episode, there's a little bit of that coming out, and in time it kind of comes out more and more. But yeah, this is definitely where it starts to kind of blur that line a little bit, but it's still...
Yeah, and the music really, just the music in this fight just really felt that to me more so than it felt like any Toku stuff I've seen.
Shiro Sagesu, like, if for a good time, track down the S4 Gridman soundtrack, because he has this amazing essay in the liner notes about what his feelings about the genre, but I digress.
Well, also that the CG like managed to get a very serious sense of, well, I think we mentioned in a previous episode, of the weight of like, these are guys in suits punching each other.
Yes.
Like the way in one
it
shot,
really
like,
feels like that.
after a punch or something, when Gridman leans back, like the way his shoulder armor just sort of flops, like it's actually there.
Yeah. And that's actually what happened with the, like, actual Gridman armor. Like, if you see it, just the way it's constructed, like, those shoulder flaps will just go all over the place during some action scenes. And he's very high flying in the original series, like, doing like, lots of flips and drop kicks and stuff like that. So that's that nice little nod, just in that little nuance in the character design that I love.
But yeah, so Andy starts
so they're
talking.
hanging back, and they're seeing he sort of he's getting his ass kicked here, and they're all, hey, Caliber, don't you turn into a sword or something?
It's like, oh, right.
It's like he forgot.
Oh yeah, and he just very nonchalantly gets in the computer and turns into a sword, and even that is not enough because the monster sprouts these ridiculous, haven't cut his nails in a while, Wolverine claws.
Yeah, he snicks out, and the fight continues.
I love how that's a verb now.
Yes.
Yes.
And, and then he gets defeated and explodes and is destroyed.
So he's dead. So, end of series.
Yeah. That's why the episode's called Defeat.
Yes.
Well, it's the classic recent anime, like the third episode twist. The main character dies, and we continue on.
Oh.
Yay!
Hey, that's
Aw,
weirdly
it's
also
Madoka
true
all
of
over again.
Transformers Animated.
Yeah.
I guess that is technically the third episode, isn't it?
It was the third part of that opening three-parter.
Yeah. Man, I love Madoka. Anyway.
Anyway, everybody is now, well, especially Rika, is just very sad.
Well, not everybody's
Yeah.
sad. Akane is really happy. She
Oh no, she is thrilled.
hops out of the window adorably into Auntie's giant hand and just stands on his head and laughs happily.
Yeah, because everybody else has evacuated the
is-
school, but she's just hanging around, and I guess nobody noticed she wasn't there.
They didn't have a proper check-in after the evacuation, I guess.
Pretty much.
But yes, Auntie is a good boy, and she's gonna, I guess, stand on top of his head and be very excited to have won.
Anyway, the city is restored, but Sans, Gridman, and Utah, Rika and her friend are just sort of hanging out in this junk shop, being sad.
As you do. That's what I do on my days off.
All the angst.
But luckily, they are joined by 3 new characters. There is a child or a little person of indeterminate gender.
Well, there is a scene in there where they're like thinking about they're going to see about maybe going to Yuta's house, and then they're like standing in front of his door about to ring his new pin pawn doorbell. And there's like, but what if he's been dead for years and they just can't bring themselves to do it? I mean, it's very like...
Yeah, that was,
like, what
that
if
was
he's been
quite
erased?
effective.
Yeah.
Exactly like Psykill was.
Also, there are some very nice power lines, and it just reminded me of this article that I read that basically says that there are power lines in anime all the time because every anime is ultimately an homage to Evangelion.
I mean, there's a little bit more with that tier. I mean,
I'm getting
like,
really tired of that. It has to have become a joke at this point that everything's like, oh, it's a reference to Evangelion, when it's like, no, it's referencing everything Evangelion referenced, you morons. Besides the fact that there are a shitload of power lines in Japan, because it's
that too.
Yes, I think that's probably more of it.
Well,
is that they have a lot of above ground power lines.
Well, with a little more of that, and then it's like a perpetual nod to very much the original Gridman series, because it's like a lot of the monsters and even Gridman himself would travel through like electrical cable to get like the effective systems and stuff like that. And then also because it's in a little way like Cyber Squad, everyone thought, oh, okay, so we can get through the internet through electrical cables. Let's do that. And then like, I'm not kidding. This becomes an actual plot point. This is actual plot point in like the what we thought would be the final episode of the series, where like Killicon, overlord of the digital world, played by the one and only Tim Curry, decides,
so good.
I am sick and tired of losing to these guys, so here's the deal, Malcolm, you're gonna convince all the kids to put up Christmas lights all around the city, and I'm going to use the Christmas lights and go through everyone's computer systems, and then I'm gonna figure out where the Team Samurai mainframe is located. And he succeeds!
That's pretty good.
It's like the best episode of the series, hands down.
Also, as a random side note, how is Rika? So there's her mom comes in on them being all mopey, and like, how is Rika so boring when her mom is so weird?
Reaction against, I guess.
I guess her mom is cool. I love her mom.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I'm kind
Mega
of
Mom
glad
is great.
that she's more like understated than she is like overacting, and that you see like in every other anime where it's like, hey, senpai is doing this, and you're like, oh god, stop, kill it with fire. Yes. Where she's like reacting like a real person, like who's just down from the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And I definitely love that about the direction of the show. And someone like pointed out, like, especially with that first episode, how that really worked in its favor in ramping up the tension. And I just love that idea that it's like, the show might be over. Our heroes might be erased. What are we gonna do now?
Also, there's a very nice artistic shot where basically like Utsuma doesn't want to admit that he, like, put the idea in Yuta's head that maybe the kaiju were people, and that might have led to him hesitating and getting killed. And Rika's like, what were you gonna say to me? But there's this, it's done with this great shot of, like, them being reflected in mirrors around the junk shop, and I thought that was very artistic.
Oh, the 2 mirror shots, yeah.
Oh yeah.
In a very heavy-handed metaphor, but definitely good. And then our new friends show up.
Yes. So is this a child or a little person?
Oh no, like they're like yeah, Boar is very much. I mean, well, Boar is supposed to be androgynous, but is male identifying and is very much just a small little boy, but who's like really awesome and has a mouth on him.
The pigtails
the best
were a
boy.
little distressed. Like,
Yeah, the pigtails are just like, wait, that's that in a suit, boy, but has the cute little pigtails.
The pigtails are a reference to the drills, everybody.
right.
Well, yes, that we'll find that out. Twin tails, twin drills, but then it's like, wait, is that? But then the Seiyu came out in Japan. Crap, Yuka Aoi, whatever. She's Hibiki.
She's done a lot.
A bunch of Symphogear and a bunch of other things. She's great, and she said, no, but Boar's a dude.
So yes, Boar has been confirmed for male.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
And
despite
there's
the hair.
a big guy
Grimlock.
who's crashing this plane with no survivors.
Is
Good old
very-
Max.
Oh, Max with the mouth wubby thingy that moves when he talks because Transformers.
That's pretty great.
Because he's Age of Extinction Grimlock,
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And
yeah.
the tooth pattern is also vaguely similar to the Don Figueroa War Within Grimlock design,
Yeah, I can see that.
where he
Yes,
kind
that
of had
was
like the
kinda-
faceplate with sort of a
With
vague
the teeth.
teethy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just nuts.
And then we've got a third guy who we don't really see much of, but is also a guy on this show.
He's a
Good old Vit.
Yeah, he's a very, like, I guess sort of generic, attractive high school age guy, anime guy, looking guy.
He's the normal character design compared to these weirdos. Like you have this hobo ninja samurai, and you have giant Grimlock, and you have the little boy in a suit, and then just this average guy who's Swoop referencing with his lapels. But
you've got your, you've got your Kramer, your Elaine, and your George, and this guy is the Jerry.
yeah,
What's the deal with all these assist weapons up in the bar? No, I'm stopping there now. I've opened a door. But yeah, no, good old Vit. Yeah, good old Vit. Yeah, his main thing though is that, for any Super Sentai fans in the audience, he's actually voiced by the actor who played Mega Blue in Mega Ranger. Like, he ended up becoming like a yeah.
aren't all this?
That might be why he has
Aren't they
bluish
all-
hair then, yeah.
Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
Aren't they all voice actors from Tokusatsu?
I think a couple of them have done like some Sentai stuff. I'd have to go back and check, but like from the two that are like confirmed, well, three actually, because Tetsuya Inada, who plays Alexis Carib, was also was a Daki Kruger, aka Deca Master in Deca Ranger. He was also he's been in a lot, and then apart from that, Hikaru Midorikawa, who's the voice of Gridman, was also the voice of the original Gridman.
Yes.
And dude has been in like everything. He was Hiro Yui in Mobile Suit Gundam Wing,
Ooh.
among other things. He's a regular in Super Robot Wars, largely because he loves the game so much that they can like ask him to do
right.
like additional lines for free.
Oh, I forget it was that guy. Like he's like at least 3 characters in every game. I forgot about that. I did not know that was Gridman.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah, because he was in the original series way back when, and it's like he's obviously like more seasoned, but you can barely tell that it's him unless like you really listen. But he goes for a much higher register in the original series. Like he's very kind older brother. Where here he's like you to remember your mission, like that whole thing.
It's a very, like, hero voice.
very much more hero voice as opposed to kind
hero,
older brother.
From Gundam Wing.
Yeah. Which, oh my, I've shown that scene to people where he tears up the invitation, and I'm like, I want to be proposed to in that way. So, or like whoever I'm gonna marry, like I'm just gonna do that, just walk up and just like wipe a tear and be like, I'll kill you. And I'll have the music just ready to go. I love that soundtrack so much. Anyway, but yeah, it's like a motley crew of them, and each one of them, as you find, that is named after a specific vehicle from Superhuman Samurai Syber Squad. So that is Vitor, the Thunderjet from which was known as the Thunderjet in Hyper Agent. You have Boar, who is the name for the Twin Driller. And then you have Max, who or his name's Max, but then he becomes Max Tracto, or Battle Tracto Max when he transforms, and which is like a reference to the God Tank, which is great and wonderful. And there's a couple more secrets in stores for all of them, but I won't go into that for this just yet.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Ding.
Before we move on,
So, they're...
Akane did reward Auntie for killing Gridman by taking him to a cheap morning buffet.
Yes.
Yes.
And then, molesting him, which was...
Yeah, she plays footsie with him, which is weird.
It is never addressed again,
No.
which I am thankful for.
Well, there's a recurring thing that... At first I didn't think it was intentional, I thought it was accidental, but as episodes go on, Akane kind of has a foot thing, or someone animating her has a foot thing.
It's more the latter. It's
I mean, it could be both.
There's a few times we see close-ups of her feet, like she kicks things, and we see the foot. It's odd.
Yeah, no,
it doesn't always pop up, but it's only ever her.
Also kicking things, Boar.
Yeah.
Who comes up and kicks Utsumi right in the shin.
Kicks everybody. Well, to be fair, he does kind of deserve it in that one instance.
Yes.
That will be kick number 1. We are keeping track.
So yeah, they're very undisturbed by the apparent deaths of our hero. And, they say, well, he's not dead. If you tried calling him on the phone.
Which is the best.
No, they're being really vague about it. It's like, how do you normally contact your friends who are not here? Hint, hint, phone.
I mean...
Takes them a while.
To be fair, they're not very good at being people.
No,
They probably genuinely don't know.
there's difference between my friends who aren't here and my friends who are dead. They don't get great reception in hell.
Yeah.
And yet they do in this episode.
Yes, no, they,
Well, also, Rika did earlier, she was thinking about, trying texting him or calling him, and was just like, no, that's stupid, you don't get good reception in hell. Again. But then she's like, oh, I guess I should call him. Or I guess I should try that.
and she calls him and he answers.
Da-da-da! Everything's gonna be okay, the series can continue.
I just love that response. He's like, hello? It's like, why didn't you call back? We didn't have a phone, Rika. We were lying in wait, so,
We're
If you
doing
don't
this
have a
thing
phone, how would you pick up the phone?
called an ambush. You don't call people when you're hiding for an ambush.
I mean, really, you don't call people period, anyway. You text.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 21st century, everybody.
Come on.
Do we ever get a sense of exactly where it was they were?
They were just, I think just in the between, but to be honest, that little scene, it kind of has ramifications later, and when those become clear, that scene will also make a little more sense. I can't go into it now. But there's basically a massive hint towards the end game in that scene if you pay attention.
Aha.
Anyway, at one point, Auntie is standing outside Akane's house, just standing, waiting for her to notice. Notice me, senpai!
Yes.
Meanwhile, she's talking to Alexis.
Pulls in a boombox. It's just Blaster.
I think there's a close-up of some of the kaiju toys that Akane has on her shelf. I think they're ones that have killed or nearly killed Ultraman. After
there's a
Gridman
couple,
dies.
very much. There's one from the home stretch of Ultraman Towards the Future. There's one from Mabius that's in there, and
yeah, the Mabius. I think he almost did kill. He's got a UFO monster or something.
Yeah, because there's the UFO monsters that'll pop up later, but it's oh god, that was specific group shot. I was rewatching for this recording, and I'm just like, oh god, Oh god, why is this escaping me right now? But I'm sure I'll go back later, like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be like, "Wait a minute, that was Sea King from episode 48, Giant Jam from episode 15." No, those aren't actual monster names, but
No, but they were vague. Like there was no explicit, like,
I mean, they could be.
clear killers. Like there was no Birdon or Zeton in that line.
yeah, no, those were that won't be for another episode. But I digress. Again, I'm trying not to spoil. I see the future!
Though, I forget, previously, did we have Alexis referring to Gridman as our guest?
In the first episode.
Okay, that's what I thought, but it does come up again here, and that's something that's obviously one of those, like, hints dropped to imply a bigger picture that I like
Or
to...
just Alexis being weird with dialogue, because he has an odd way of speaking.
that I like to recommend writers use instead of, big pot, like, paragraphs of exposition. Please don't do that.
Well, unless you have Tim Curry doing it, in which case you can just have him orate wherever you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, let him choose some scenery.
Anyway, so it's so Max joins in this fight, goes through the computer, turns into a big truck
Oh wait, I have
Also,
notes.
I
slash
like
tank
that-
slash.
That Boar just
Think
tells Caliber to come out of there, and he does. And he's just like, what?
Because Caliber is a good boy who does what he's told,
He is. He's very good.
pretty much.
Yes, Battle Tractor Max is a reference to a bunch of different things, well, besides Grumlock and stuff, but his color scheme and the overall sort of look of it is a reference to a show called Dinosaur Expedition Born Free.
Which is...
What?
Oh my, yeah, when the toys came out, I completely lost it. Cause I'm like, okay, so there's a new drill, wait, what is Born Free doing there? What is frigging Born Free doing in 2018? Okay, so, but
Okay, so you at least knew what it was, because it was one of those things that's like...
Born Free.
What is any of this doing in 2018?
I had seen something like it, but I couldn't remember what it was until, I dug through Twitter. It was like, oh, that's what the fuck that is. Please explain.
Okay, so Born Free is one of several shows made by Syber in which they had the brilliant idea of combining multiple mediums. So instead of just doing a show that was just simply live action, they decided to do live action with animation. So the dinosaurs and monsters and spaceships and things like that, those would all be live action footage with stop motion or whatever puppetry they needed. But the people, any characters or any of the people like that, would all be anime. And it went as well as you'd imagine.
Yeah, so was this Roger Rabbit style at least? So that
Not
No.
this scene is live action. Cut to this other scene that's entirely animated.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's some overlay, but it's
you'd have
there's that.
layer of the animation walking in front of the little model vehicles and shit.
Yeah, and then they decided to up the ante with a show called Eisenborg, which is hey,
yes, Eisenborg.
what if we did that, but then we also, we did the anime thing, but what if, we had more dinosaurs and aliens? And what if, midway through, for no reason, you had the two people, a man and a woman, combine to become a new animated dude entirely, and then eject themselves from the ship to become a completely live-action fighter for some reason.
And then this
Who
show,
fights dinosaurs?
Sure.
and then this show oddly gets popular in the Middle East for some reason because it's licensed there, and it's still popular to this day. To the point that some oil baron funded making a new episode, or half an episode.
It's amazing, though.
But can we have you...
I want to see more of Eisenborg because it is just so nutty.
Can we have you come back in a few episodes to explain Starbows to us?
Oh, I have not seen Starbows, and I really want to someday. But
I think I might be able to cover Starbow because Mock Dent will be coming back definitely at least once more.
Mock Dent will return.
I think it was episode 9.
We'll return.
Oh yeah, definitely episode 9 for sure. Yeah, and then at some point before the finale, because there's a lot to unpack.
Yes.
And oh boy. but yeah, it's Born Free. It's also another that reference back to Cyber Squad because he has the tanker cannon, and Tanker was the name of one of the Team Samurai groups. Yeah.
Yeah. He was the drummer of the group, which is a thing. It's like we brought up. It's like they should have a band. It's like, oh, I forgot in Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, they actually were a band, and how they would translate into the vehicles is like he would beat his drumsticks together and shout, what the hell did he say?
Let's kick some gigabutt.
Oh my god, I remember that.
So it's like, pump up the power! Let's kick some gigabutt! And then like the weird guy would be like, 3 for $1! And it would change every episode. But the thing I do want to point out is that the guy who played this is a bit of useless trivia that may win you a pub quiz someday. The actor who played Tanker ended up actually doing a bit of a kind of a extended universe crossover with yet another 90s Power Ranger cash-in show. So sure enough, he appeared in an episode of, and get ready for this, Tattooed Teenage Alien Fighters from Beverly Hills.
I'm pretty sure we mentioned, not the specific crossover, but we definitely mentioned that show.
Awfulness?
And its Zordon replacement, which was, I believe, a giant pulsating tumor.
So he appears in an episode of that as a disgruntled former tattooed teenage alien fighter who is actually an alien. His team was wiped out. And he was the only survivor, and he swore that he'd never fight again. So he somehow crosses paths with like one of the girls of the team. They have a brief little fling. Turns out he's an alien, and one last time he's needed to beat like this alien threat, and then he's never seen again.
Aww.
Well, I guess I know what SSSS Gridman's second season is going to be about.
Oh God, no. Oh, jeez. Well, no, I'm not going to open that door. I'm going to shut that and move on. But suffice to say, it's a mountain of callbacks, and he ends up transforming into, Max Gridman, and it's...
Yes, Gatai!
Glorious!
Oh,
He's got giant gorilla arms.
Now we're getting into like the crazy Studio Trigger animation here with just giant gorilla arms and
giant rocket assisted punch.
Yes, and beat downs.
And it's also here where we resolve the moral quandary from the beginning of the episode.
He just flats out asks him,
like,
dude, are you human? He's like, no. He's like,
no.
Thank God for that. Rocket punches him.
And he's like, well, I guess I can kill you then.
No, I'm a kaiju body slam.
You blew it.
Someone asks you if you're a human, say yes.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, no, I'm Steve. I was turned into this giant robot monster by a witch, so you definitely should not murder me.
Oh
Steve Human.
Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, there is precedent for humans being turned into monsters, and it's the worst possible sort. Like I'm not talking like Rita Repulsa, like, oh no, I got entranced by a frog, now I'm a giant evil monster, and I can't be turned back until this powder from a mountain is found. No, there's...
Are we going to talk about one of my favorite Ultraman monsters now?
Oh, we're talking about the same one? We're talking about Jamila?
Yes.
That's where I was going. Okay. So, Jamila, oh my god, poor guy. Okay, so basically, he's an astronaut that was sent up, and they lost contact with him, and he returns to Earth in this spaceship that originally can't be spotted, and he appears as this giant, like, weird space gorilla thing that when he roars, it's like he's crying.
Yeah.
And it is the most horrifying thing ever. And it's a tragic episode. Horrible. It is the darkest episode of the original Ultraman.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's so beautiful though. But, so there's like a little bit of that precedent.
Sounds up my alley.
Yeah, no, you'd love it. It's, and it's also really interesting because it's like all of a sudden the aesthetic changes, the mood of the show changes. Everyone's like on top form with their performances. And it's a shame we won't see that in Gridman at all. It's kind of a shame we won't at all whatsoever. I mean, things are just going to keep going with the status quo, I think.
This sounds like a lie.
Anyway, back to the fight. There's a heaven and hell max grid beam battle between Auntie and Gridman. Max Gridman.
Yeah, there's a real BMO war.
Yes.
Which, of course, it's a battle that has the theme song playing, which means it's an awesome battle.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. It was definitely theme song o'clock. I love theme song o'clock. It's very stirring. I just always love in TV shows, and of course it happens a lot more in anime, when there's like, here comes the theme song, and then it's like, ah, it's so good.
Or even better when you get like a brand new insert song that came out of nowhere. My favorite instance of this was there's a show called Tomika Hero Rescue Fire. And so, I mean, you'll get this. This was Gao Gaigar related. So, just out of the blue, they reveal a new mecha. And it's like, okay, it's finally been cleared for testing. And it's like a giant robot lion. And so, so out of nowhere, this song starts up, and it's as if someone said, "Oh shit, it's a lion! Quick, someone call Masaki Endo!" And then Masaki Endo starts up the song.
Oh, Masaki Endo!
Yeah. And so sure enough, he starts singing.
Now it just makes me think of the Juggernaut song from Deadpool 2.
Either way, if you can, oh god, if you can find it, Gaia Leon was the name of that particular character, and I remember my friends and I looped that song for weeks.
There's too many giant robots called Galleon or some variation of that.
It's a good name.
Web Diver, there's a giant ship that transforms into a dragon robot called Galleon, which is a Galleon.
I
have that toy. It's
Leon
awesome.
was like the thing. Yeah, Leon was like the cool way of saying lion. I mean, of course, the best one ever is what was it, Dileon, who doesn't even turn into a lion. It's just in the name. He just turns in. It's just a ship that turns into a robot that hockey punches you to death.
That's cheating. You gotta at least turn into a lion.
I mean, I guess it's emulating Leopardon, who is clearly not a leopard.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
but we don't question Leopardon because he is the greatest robot of them all.
He's a giant sphinx. That's almost that's not a leopard. That's more of a lion. Anyway, speaking of punches, this ends with a punch off, and of course,
Nice save.
Gridman's bigger fist wins. But as the smoke clears, the little the little blinking light on Gridman is blinking, which goes back to Ultraman, who had a little color timer that when his time was running out, I've been on Earth too long, polluted atmosphere, or whatever the crap, they can only stay giant for a limited amount of time.
And then apparently this monster,
Auntie. Yes. Has
like,
a blinking color timer too.
He's like our man.
See, I just assumed that he says, something about having run out of time. I just assumed that meant that the theme song had ended.
Well,
Well, see, Auntie doesn't run on that theme song. He runs on his own image song, which is now available on various CD outlets. Sorry, I'm not being paid to say that at all whatsoever. What are you talking about? But yeah, no, it's a nice little deal, and also, it's not going to come into play at all. It's just there for a one-off scene. There's not going to be any implications at all whatsoever. What are you talking about?
I love him.
I love the show so much.
He's my tiny angry baby.
He is
who can
such
only
a
fight
baby.
so long as the theme song is going.
Oh, and he's so mad when, he digitizes and pixels out like he's a glitch in the Crunchyroll stream, but he turns back into his normal small self, falls on the ground, and bitches about it.
But I guess he's too small for Gridman and Yuta to really notice that, he's turned into this little person. Because he's like, the kaiju went away. It's over.
And Akane is not thrilled with him either, because she just chucks some food at him.
Meanest mother.
Just a waste.
Oh, that's a great last shot. But before that, we go back to the little junk shop and we have a meeting with everybody and through with it. It's like, this has been a shitty day. You're back. She almost slaps Yuta, but just sort of smacks the edge of his shirt. It's like, damn it! You should have called. I'm sorry I didn't pick up your call before. Bye. And she wanders off and everybody else talks together. And the new group of weirdos that turn into giant vehicle robots introduce themselves as the Neon Genesis Junior High students.
Yes.
Now, David,
Gridman-
that's, am I correct in believing that that is not in fact a reference to Neon Genesis Evangelion, but in fact a reference to the stuff that it was referencing?
Actually,
Fuck
funny
you.
you should say, because that's actually, you're kind of right. You're actually right, because
Wait,
here's
he
the
is?
deal. Yeah, here's the deal. So, okay,
I'm a genius.
when I first heard it, when I first saw the translation, I groaned, but then I did like another podcast talking about Gridman the other day, and we talked about it, and it was like, oh god. So it's a double fold reference, because you know, the Neon Genesis is not like just written out in English in the original Japanese logo for Eva. It's Shinseki, which is like New Century.
Right.
New Century is also that kanji Shinseki is used in the first episode of Gridman the Hyper Agent, Birth of the New Century Hero.
Oh,
And
shit.
in a later voice drama, there is a bit of a line where they're having a dialogue, and it's like, well, wait a minute, so you guys are called, like, you know, the Neon Genesis High School, whatever, what does that mean? And Max begins to explain, well, we are, you know, the Neon Genesis, or whatever, the Neon Genesis Junior High is named for 3 junior high students who helped us prepare for the new century. And then he cuts off right there. Mm-hmm. And so the thing about that is that may or may not be confirming a certain thing, but I can't talk about that just yet. So just chew on that.
Okay, so the dub subtitles just make it's an Evangelion joke, because it works back to everybody referencing Evangelion, but they say they're junior high students.
Yeah.
Yes, and the great part is Yuta
Junior.
is like allies, and Utsume is like junior high.
Junior high? Like,
So, like, at the same time.
Boar is a small child who could be like, what would it be, like 13 to 16 years old. But everyone else is a large grown man.
Right.
The rest of them are clearly not in junior high.
I'm an adult! No.
Is it possible he has like that genetic condition that makes him like eternally a child, like that one Batman villain?
Oh, like Baby Doll?
Yes, like Baby Doll.
well,
Is that possible? Because otherwise, I don't think there's any way any of these people are the same age.
I
you
think
don't
that's part of
question
the
it.
joke. Is that
Yeah.
they're pretty much
mostly a
obviously
joke.
not all the same age.
And we shouldn't be questioning age until we get to a later episode.
Exactly.
Dun dun. I mean, I feel like I think I was sort of saying something earlier about like them being bad at being people, but even from Caliber, you know, I'm like I said, I'm maybe halfway in, so I haven't gotten any huge revelations there, but they definitely feel like they're not really people. And that's part of why
Yeah,
they're
that's
not.
pretty much clear from the beginning.
That is so mean.
They're
Why would
not
you
good at being people, and maybe that's why they see no problem claiming to be junior high students.
I was gonna say, like, they're not people. I'm like, how dare you say that? Boar's the best person.
Well, yes,
Boar will kick you.
he will. He will
He's
kick
the
your
best
ankle.
boy, and he will kick you in the shins so hard. But I swear, Boar has to be wearing steel toes. That is the
Yeah.
type of character he is.
I mean, I did that in high school.
So did I.
Hey.
But Boar is in junior high. I guess.
Allegedly.
But
that is another
Anyway,
one
I
of
just
those
want to say that Neon Genesis Junior High was my favorite Francine Pascal book series.
Oh, god damn it. God.
You guys are laughing. I'm guessing I just missed a joke.
Oh man.
Okay, closing thoughts? No.
I mean, we are at the end of the episode.
But yes, that's another one of those details that just makes it kind of clear that they're not, you know, normal human people.
Yeah.
Oh, Sweet Valley High.
Oh my
Anyway,
god. Remember the VR
what
Trooper
moment-
crossover that show had it? No, I'm sorry, continue.
What surprised you this episode, Rob?
Okay, well, I mean, it did surprise me that they killed the main character and his murder hobo buddy off halfway through the episode. And also, it surprised me the whole kaiju who's actually a person, but he's not actually a person
Ah,
kind of thing. I did not
yeah,
expect
that is kind of
there to be any talking.
Biggie.
As the previous monsters had not talked, although again, my previous, tokusatsu frame of reference is mostly my misspent youth watching Power Rangers, and most of those monsters were real chatterboxes.
Yeah, they did talk a lot.
Some of them with the
Yeah.
voice of
Some of
noted
them,
thespian Bryan Cranston.
I guess, yes, it was a big snake monster. I suppose in Ultraman series, monsters don't talk that much unless they're aliens. Even the ones that
It
are
depends.
like people turned into monsters, they don't usually talk. Like
Yeah,
Jamila.
it depends on the show. Like, so yeah, good old Jamila. Oh my god, damn it, no.
So
Sorry.
good. Oh, and how he dies is so hilarious.
Don't
and
say
simple.
that! Don't talk about it! Don't!
I'm not going to tell him. I'm
Just
forced him
don't.
to watch that episode.
Well, not,
If you
well, not
don't
so much,
mention it, we can pretend it never happened.
well, no, I mean, not so much that, but it's more just like, I don't want to be reminded of it. Oh god, it's such a brutal episode.
And then I think
But,
if I hadn't been informed of it via your tweets, I would have been surprised by the arrival of the Neon Genesis ska band at the end of the episode.
Yeah, I told you not to follow my tweets. Although I don't think I told you until like episode 4, stop reading my tweets when it's Saturday, because oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
Yeah,
understand most of them, and luckily there's hockey on Saturday, so I'm not paying full attention.
There you go. Yeah, no, I try to warn people. I'm like, hey, so just understand, it's coming. You've been warned. Mute me for like the next 4 hours.
Yeah, 'cause I was even trying to keep out like the most serious spoilers, like the crazy shit in the last few episodes, but it's hard to avoid some things. It was also hard to avoid some things because they're funny.
Oh yeah, well that's the other thing I hate about that, like this new idea of like spoiler memes. I just, yeah, like oh
Yeah.
god, when it came to like those
Hashtag
final
your
episodes.
shit.
Yeah, when it came to the final episodes, I remember just wanting to wait as long as possible. And I did like one same day post because I was like going out for a weekend, and first of all, never do that. I don't recommend that to anybody, especially if like you're doing what I was doing, which is like hours of research condensed into like 4 hours. And like I was so exhausted I passed out like as soon as I finished. It's like, okay, to take you out, here's this clip, and then I just walked to my bed and I just fell asleep. And so oh my gosh. But yeah. Oh, I guess I'll go next for closing. Since I've apparently dwarfed things. This was such a fun episode. It's still part of that early build, so like I remember when I first watched it, like I enjoyed the hell out of it, and it was I feel like this was like the first instance where it felt like things were really moving. The frigging like opener with Caliber just kidnapping people was just still makes me laugh every time.
Knocking over the desk.
Oh my god! Well, to me, like right away, it's the bit where, to me, just like shuffles up, just really quickly behind Yuta. It's like, hey.
Yes, that was really good too.
I giggle every time when that happens. But yeah, it's kind of like in the middle. I wouldn't call it like a low point like of the series or anything like that. It's just middle of the road because it isn't until like I want to say maybe like the following episode or the episode after that things start really picking up.
Jen, anything?
It was good. I don't know if I'm going to bother continuing watching the dubs. They were fairly harmless, but I find that I tend to have trouble, like, transitioning between the two mentally, like, mid-show. So I'll probably go back to watching the dubs. But yes, Caliber is a very good boy. Auntie is a very good boy, and I look forward to having a Nendoroid of him someday.
Give it another couple months. I mean, we've got the Akane and Rika ones coming up pretty soon.
I mean, people who have listened to our Transformers stuff know that I'm just fond of Rodimus in general, so having evil Rodimus as a cute little angry
Little surly boy.
is A+. So yeah.
Oh, just wait till they make a plush out of him. Then you're doomed.
Oh, I will hug it. I will hug it so much. So yeah, good episode.
Okay, my surprise isn't actually related to this because I watched this episode like 3 times now. But they made a hug pillow, full body pillow of a character from Gridman, and the first one they make is Gridman himself.
Yes! I saw that!
And on the one side, it's like a defiant pose. On the other one, he's like, what?
He's a little sort of demure. It's like, wait, what? What do you want me to pose for?
It's like the second the other side is him realizing.
I'm just shocked that Akane was not the first one.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, well, I mean, if you really want to go there, technically they existed, like, as of that episode, which we'll get to soon. But, like, that's a power move in and of itself where, I don't want to go too much into it. Basically, if you look online, you'll see, like, hashtags for Gridman that are just, like, 90% smut, basically.
Yeah.
And
well,
between cosplay and drawings, and so, Syber, being the family-friendly company that it is, decided to put its foot down and said, hey guys, so we know Comic-Con's coming up and y'all are thirsty for those thighs, but here's the deal, you can't make any money off of this and we're not gonna let you distribute. So you just be careful when using, like, they put out these new guidelines saying, like, you can't, like, put out doujinshi, you can't put out, like, or you can't, like, sell it past certain events or something like that. And the big one is, like, you cannot do any adult-related material. And so that doesn't stop people from putting stuff out and appearing on resale for Mandarake. But still, the big thing, however, was that literally 24 hours after that announcement hit and a certain episode aired, Rika and Akane hug pillows were announced, utilizing various references and poses from a certain episode. And again, when you get there, you will understand. Like, and if you look at certain moments in that show that seem very scandalous, those are actual hug pillows you can buy. By the way, just understand that that is advertising, and that is the greatest power move of 2018. I don't care what anyone says.
It's pretty good.
All right, so I think that should do it. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been massively informative. And is there anything you'd like to plug before you take off?
So a couple of things. Well, number one, again, Power Rangers Unworthy Episode 1 Remaster is now available. If you go on to YouTube and look up Unworthy Productions, it should be available on the YouTube page. It is literally, I think, the only thing that's up there right now. Additionally from that, Kamen Ramen Studios, Tyro Magnus Saves Christmas, just in case you wanted a little bit of a post-holiday cheer for some bizarre reason. That is available, again, Kamen Ramen Studios on YouTube. They're also on Instagram. And last but not least, I am getting ready to do expanded versions of my Gridman recaps. Right now I'm kind of getting ready for carpal tunnel surgery, so that's kind of throwing things off a bit. But stay tuned to me on Twitter at mock_dent. Look at my moments page if you want to see the recaps for episodes 6 to 12 for 4S Gridman, and then stay tuned for a special episode of The Cockpit where I will be also rambling on about Gridman further. So
unless that's recorded weird, this episode probably won't be coming out to the end of the month because we're recording ahead of time on what was Super Robot Wars Christmas.
Oh, God.
Because I knew Super Robot Wars game was, well, it already been announced, but there was a big video thingy this morning that I
revealed
watched
at 4 a.m.
Yes.
Oh. And it was glorious, and I'm divided on it and a couple things, but still visually it's amazing. So,
I'm gonna
check that out. So Twitter, mock_dent, or follow me on my other brand that's developing at Vintage Henshin. So just keep an eye on there, and there'll be more nuggets on there soon enough.
And I will have links to all that posted on iaconunderground.net.
Woot!
All right, well, thank you once again for joining us, and until next time, I'm Rob.
I will be eagerly awaiting my anti-Nendoroid. I'm Jen.
I'm Max David.
Let's see. And, let's see. Oh, well, you are not alone. I'm Mach 10.
Okay.
Now we can
Okay.
putter around and then actually start.
Hey.
Hold on one second. I'm getting a little bit of echo here.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good thing. Well, I'm not hearing it in the recording, so... Although you're recording yourself, so... whatever.
Okay. I'm just gonna do this real quick. And go to the... Do that. Oh, I'm gonna be hearing myself. This will be a little disconcerting.
Oh.
Yeah, take your time to check your audio
Yeah, no rush, no rush.
settings.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna do this. real
David
quick.
can edit out
Yeah, I
coughs later.
have to do it to myself all the
Okay.
time.
I mean, I try to
I mean,
cough away
editing
from
out
the mic, but,
echoes
you
is a
know,
little
it
funkier.
happens.
I used to do that long ago, and that was weird and didn't quite work.
Okay, that's... Huh. Okay. Like I said, I haven't used this before, so it's like trying to figure out how to like minimize it on my
Accidentally
end without,
closing
like...
it,
I mean, I'll still have my own audio recording.
which should be fine.
Yeah, so I'll just do that. Yeah, so I'll have my MP3 running, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just go with that. Alright.
Okay, we're ready to
I guess
roll.
so, yeah, we'll introduce ourselves, I'll throw to the guest, he'll introduce himself, and plug many things, presumably, or at least plug Twitter.
Oh boy.
Tell us what you're up to.
Explain yourself to these people who aren't on Toku Twitter. Although I'm only sort of on Toku Twitter.
That's true.
Tools.
Oh, I should probably...
Oh my
I
god.
am not at all on
Pull up
Toku
the-
Twitter. I'm on Transformers Twitter though.
I'm mostly
Actually,
on
I'm-
hockey Twitter.
That's a good Twitter.
I'm mostly on like.
Alright, shall I start her up?
Yes, please. Let's try and get into this episode, because it's
All
going
right.
to be long.
Oh, wait a second.
we have a guest.
My notes are all the way.
Notes would help.
You got this. Yeah.
I have
I got my notes.
almost 3 pages, which might be short for a Gridman episode, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no,
I-
that's a miracle if you can get to 3 pages.
Yeah.
Don't have that many pages.
I had to take mine on my phone because I was watching it on my tablet, so it was weird. So
But
it's hard
I-
to say how many I
I-
have.
Oh.
I do have some highlighting because I got a set of like 15 different colors of highlighter from Jet Pens for with a Christmas gift card.
That actually might be a good idea for notes for the show. Yeah, different types.
So many highlighters.
Transformers are one
So
color,
great.
Ultraman's another color. Okay, Rob.
I have a gray highlighter.
Yes. Dressing before we start.
Alright, so I'll start her up. Okay.